I'm on the Brookhaven Island. I have a very special job. I'm basically a photographer, and I love playing the piano here in Brookhaven. But now I'm coming here to watch television. I want to see the things that are on the news. Apparently this journalist has something very important to say. Wait, but why is a picture of a giant worm showing up? He said, attention, a hungry worm was seen on the island. If you see it, run. And now a video is showing up. Dude, this is simply bizarre. Okay, I turned off this television because I don't want to keep watching this fake news, because I doubt this really exists. But now I'm leaving here to work, and you can see that this friend of mine is also leaving to work. He works selling hot dogs. This must be one of the best jobs ever. But instead of going to work, now I'm coming back here behind, especially because I want a hot dog. I'm really hungry, and today I want to take as many photos as possible because this is my job. So I just arrived here. I simply want a hot dog. Perfect. He gave me this. Dude, this is very good. This is the best hot dog ever. But he came to talk to me. He said, did you see that the hungry worm devours people? Dude, this is obviously a lie. I doubt that news was true, especially because it's from a TV channel that tells many lies. So now he went back there behind, and he's selling hot dogs again. But I'm coming here to work. My job looks very easy, but actually it's very hard. I have to find the best photos that I can take, and basically I have to take this. Wait, but here there's a great landscape. Okay, I'm coming here to take a photo, especially because this is going to be very unique. This is really very beautiful, but I think I'll wait a few hours to take the perfect picture, especially because I want there to be more sun. In this part there's a giant shadow that's disturbing me. Now a few hours passed. Now there's finally sun here, so I'm going to take this photo. Okay, I'm taking this. This is very beautiful. Wait, but what is this? There's something back here that I can't see well. This literally looks like the hungry worm. Okay, this is a little weird. I'm coming back here to the car. I'm going to have to go back home. But this is really very weird. It even looks like that thing that appeared on the news. I hope this is a lie. I hope I'm seeing hallucinations, and that this isn't true, because if this really is true, this is terrible. Okay, I'm going to ignore this. I'm going back home. I'm going to do what any human being should do, which is simply ignore this, because if it's really my mind doing this, as soon as I ignore all of this thing will disappear, and now I'm coming back home. Now a few hours have passed. I'm watching my recordings again. Dude, this is very weird because it doesn't make sense. If this were something from my mind, I wouldn't be able to see this in the recording. Okay, I'm going to turn off the television, and now I'm going to lock my door. I never lock my door, but now I'm scared. For the first time in my life, I'm very scared, and now I'm going upstairs to sleep. Okay, I'm going to turn off the light, and I'm simply going to sleep. Wait, but what is this? Okay, I grabbed my camera, and now I'm recording this again, but that hungry worm is right there in the front. I don't know what this is doing here. Literally, this is right here in the front, and it's giant. It's not like the other worms from Brookhaven. This one specifically is giant. I'm calling the police to report what's happening. I also can't stop looking at this hungry worm. I have to make sure it's here so the police officer can eliminate this, and from what it looks like the sheriff of the city is coming here, especially because this is a very serious report, and now he just arrived at my house. Okay, I'm going down here to show this to him. I'm sure there's a monster right there in the front, and he's going to have to see this with his own eyes. Dude, right back there's a monster, and now he's looking over there. Wait, but it's not here anymore. Dude, I swear I saw this. He said, did you make a false report? I swear this wasn't a false report, and you can check this through my camera. So now he grabbed this, and he's observing it. There are all the proofs you need. He gave me the camera back. He said, this must be artificial intelligence. Dude, I swear this is real, because I saw this with my own eyes. But he simply doesn't believe this, and left here. Okay, I'm lucky he didn't arrest me for a false report, because he thinks this is fake, but he just ignored it and left here. But I know this is true, especially because I saw this with my own eyes. Now we're in another day. I'm leaving home because I'm going to hunt this hungry worm. I don't want people to think I'm lying anymore, because I know this isn't a lie. So now I'm coming here in the front. Wait, but there's a very suspicious car coming behind me. Dude, this is really weird, especially because this car is full of weapons. Okay, I definitely have to get out of here because I'm being chased by a thief. I have to leave here now. I really have to escape from here. So I'm going to turn here on the right. I have to escape him, but he doesn't stop following me. He really wants to steal my money, but now he's passing me. Okay, this is definitely my end. He got out aiming this gun at me. Dude, I stopped, and I'm not going to run anymore. So I just raised my hands. Wait, but what is this? There's something very weird back there. He said, give me the keys to your car. I'm being serious. There's something back there in this beach parking lot, and he handcuffed me to see this. Now he got right there, and you can see that there's a giant hungry worm back there. I don't know what this is doing here, but you can see that now he got really scared. Dude, can you remove my handcuffs? Because if this thing starts chasing me, this will be my end. Luckily, he's going to remove the handcuffs. Okay, this is very good. Now I'm finally free. You can't shoot this thing, and even then, he's shooting. Now this worm is looking here. Okay, it's going to follow us. I'm coming here to my car, and you have to come here now. You can't keep shooting forever, and now it's coming here. This is terrible. So he got in the car, and now I have to get out of here. Dude, you saw what happened. At least now you know this is true. There's literally a giant hungry worm chasing us. Wait, but I have to record this again. Okay, I grabbed this camera, and now I'm going to record this. But now it disappeared. Literally, it's not back here anymore. Okay, this was really weird. He's aiming this gun in that direction. I think now you know the truth of what's happening. This is something the sheriff disagrees with. He said, the sheriff thinks this hungry worm doesn't exist. He thinks all of this is a lie. But we have to go there to get your van. So he came back here to my car, and let's go get your car. Especially because I think you can't abandon this in the middle of nowhere. But I don't know why I'm helping a criminal. This guy literally tried to rob me, but now I got your van, and never try to steal my money again. So now he's leaving back here. I don't know where that hungry worm went. It simply disappeared, but it probably went into this forest. Wait, I'm coming here to see this. It's probably somewhere around here. Wait, I'm seeing this. Literally, it's right here in the front, and I just found this hungry worm again. Wait, but the police arrived back here. In this case, it's the sheriff who came here. Okay, now finally he's going to see this hungry worm. Dude, it's right there in the back. I'm really being serious. Now he's seeing this. I think he finally saw the hungry worm from Brookhaven, and he's really scared because it's right there in the front. Dude, you saw this. Actually, it looks like he's going over there. Dude, you can't get too close because this is dangerous. So he's getting to this tree. Look how weird this is. This giant hungry worm is right here in the front. It keeps walking in circles until it sees some person. Now he's looking here. He said, is it true that it devours people? Yes, this is 100% true. They already told me that it devours people, but now it disappeared. Dude, where could it possibly have gone? I don't know how it escaped so fast, but I think it's better if we leave here. So we're both coming here running, especially because we can't stay here anymore. This place is literally dangerous. So now he's going back to his sheriff car, and we both have to get out of here. Dude, I recorded all of this for the world to see. Everyone has to know the truth of what's happening. After a few hours, I'm here at my friend's house, and I'm showing the recordings I just got. You have to believe me. You just saw all the recordings. So he's looking. He still doesn't believe it. Dude, this isn't edited, and it's not even artificial intelligence. This is 100% true, and you can ask the sheriff because he's going to confirm this. He said, what if you two are doing a prank? We're not doing a prank, but since you don't believe me, I'm going to leave here. I'm coming outside, and there's a guy working here. He's building a new house. Look, I wish you good luck, especially because it's raining a lot, and even then he's working. But maybe he shouldn't work here, especially because there's a hungry worm in the city. But now I'm coming here to have dinner, especially because I'm really hungry. So I'm arriving here, and you can see that the police officer is also here, and he's warning everyone about the hungry worm that's in the city. Dude, keep doing this because you're definitely doing the right thing. Even if they doubt you, you're trying to warn them. But I'm coming here to have dinner, and this guy is already preparing the food. So he arrived right here. He said, ignore the guy at the door. I called the police. But I remembered he's the police. Dude, he's not lying. Everything he's saying is 100% true. And now he's even laughing at me because he thinks this is a joke. You're the only one laughing here, because I saw this hungry worm. I know what he's saying is 100% true, but now he got this food. Look, thank you very much. Now I'm going to go eat, especially because I'm really hungry, and now he's also coming here to have dinner. Did you happen to see this hungry worm again? And it looks like he didn't see it. Dude, if it really devours people, that means it's going to attack soon, so we can't leave people on the street. Everyone who's on the street has to go back home, especially now that it's nighttime. He said, it attacks during the day too. It doesn't prefer nighttime. What you said is true, but now this guy arrived here, and it looks like he's going to close this restaurant, so we both have to leave here. Now he's going to his car, and from what I noticed, he's going to patrol the whole night, especially because he wants to protect people from this giant hungry worm that's in the city. I hate the fact that people think this is a joke, because we are dedicating ourselves a lot to protect all of them, and even then they think this is a joke, like this guy who arrived here, who is now going back to his house. It looks like he lives in the hotel. Okay, I'm coming here in the front because now I have to go back home. Wait, but my friend is taking care of the plantation. Dude, you have to go back home. You definitely can't stay there. This is a dangerous place. He said, this hungry worm doesn't exist. It's something in your mind. Two other people saw this hungry worm, which are the police officer and the thief, and all three of us know this exists. He simply ignored this and went back to take care of the plantation. Okay, I'm going to stay here taking care of him because I can't let my friend get attacked. And now the police officer is passing here in the front. He's really patrolling everything, and he's taking care of the whole city. And now he's going over there in the front. It's very good to have a sheriff that takes care of the city. Now it looks like he finished this, and now he's finally going back to his house. Dude, it's very good that you're coming back here. But now this house is almost ready, and this guy is still working here. I don't know how I'm going to convince him to go back home, but even then I'm going to have to convince him to leave here. He can't stay here tonight, so he's looking at me, and now he wants to know the reason. There are laws in the city that prohibit you from working at night. Now it looks like he understood this, and finally he's leaving here, which is very good because now he's safe. One more person is safe in Brookhaven. Okay, now it's my turn to go back home and be safe. So now I'm coming back here very carefully, especially because I'm scared of this. Wait, but what is this? Right here in the front is this hungry worm. Okay, this is simply bizarre. Dude, I have to go back home. I think I have to call the police. He has to see what I'm seeing. This hungry worm is right here in the front. Dude, this is simply bizarre. Wait, but now it's looking at me. Okay, this is terrible. It's coming here running. Okay, I have to get out of here. I'm literally being chased. I have to leave here now. Okay, this is the only place that can save me, so I'm going to have to get inside here. I'm going to have to climb this ladder and make this jump. Okay, I got here, but this hungry worm is also coming inside here. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to escape. But I'm going to have to jump to this part, and now I have to get out of here. But now it's also coming here. Okay, I have to get out of here and go back home. But the door is locked. He's already coming here. Okay, he's calling me. We have to get inside here. And now he closed the gate. Dude, thank you very much. You literally saved me. And you went back there to work. Apparently he's changing the color of his car. I just don't know why you're doing this. I'm really very lucky that he helped me, because this hungry worm left here. He's changing the color of his van. But now he's looking here. He said, it's so the hungry worm doesn't recognize me. It recognizes very easily. So that means it will always know the exact location of where I am. And apparently he said yes, and he went back to changing the color of his car. This seems very important to him, but now I'm training for the day I find this hungry worm again, because I'm really going to want to defend myself if it happens. So I'm going to have to train a lot. Now a few hours have passed, and this friend of mine is already coming here to sell hot dogs. I'm definitely going to want that, because he makes the best hot dogs ever. Dude, let's go. We can't keep training all day. He understood that, and he's coming back here. I'm going to go buy food, but he's coming here very carefully, because it looks like he's afraid of the police officers. Dude, it's alright. Come with me. I won't let the sheriff arrest you. So now we arrived here. All of us want food. So he got this food, and he ran back to his house. This is bizarre. I don't understand why he's so afraid of the police. Okay, now I think I understand. I hadn't seen it before, especially because it was nighttime, but he has a lot of money in his house, and now the police officer is coming here. Okay, luckily he didn't see that guy, but I also want a hot dog. Look, thank you very much. This is the best hot dog ever, and now even the sheriff is coming here. He also wants this hot dog, but he just went back to his car. He didn't even say what's happening. Dude, tell me. I want to know more about the hungry worm. He said, I'm thinking this is something in my head. That's why I don't want to talk about it anymore. Dude, one more person saw this. It's not just the two of us who saw this. He said, who? I can't say who it was. He asked to be anonymous. So he went back to the car, and now he's leaving. I can't tell the police officer that literally a criminal saw this. Otherwise I would put this criminal in danger. And now I want to go back here to the house. But he's not opening the gate. Now he's looking at me here. Look, it's me who arrived here. I'm your friend. Now that he knows it's me, he opened the gate. So now I'm going to get inside here. He just closed this. I have to train a little more. And now once again it's nighttime, and both of us are going out to look for this hungry worm. We have to find where this is. So he's going down here, and the police officer is coming here. But now the police officer is coming after us. Okay, this is terrible, because clearly he's coming after us. He's turning exactly here, and the police officer came too. He's turning in this part too. This is terrible. Dude, stop this, because I'm going to talk to the police officer, and I'm going to convince him not to arrest you. So the sheriff arrived right here, and now he's aiming this gun. Okay, I got right here. I have my hands raised. He said, surrender now. You're the most wanted criminal in the city. Dude, you can't arrest him. He also knows about the hungry worm. He literally knows this. He said, are you serious? Yes, this is serious. He also saw the hungry worm, and for the first time the police officer didn't want to arrest this thief. But he's not here anymore. From what it looks like he's right there, and he just fell on the ground. Dude, what happened to him? He fell on the ground out of nowhere. But I'm looking here in the front, and it looks like the hungry worm is there again. This is very weird. Even the sheriff is seeing this, and you can see that he's really very scared. Let me record this hungry worm. I'm literally recording this, but he's coming in the front. Dude, it's spinning. I don't know why it keeps spinning so much. Wait, it stopped spinning, and now it's looking here in the front. For some reason, it's looking at us, and now it's coming here running. Okay, this is terrible. We have to carry this guy. Okay, I'm carrying him, and you have to come here. He has to drive this van. I'm going to have to save this guy, and now we're leaving. We're escaping here in the front, and this hungry worm is coming after us. Dude, are you okay? You literally fell on the ground, and since then you haven't woken up. So he stopped the van here. I'm going to have to take care of him, but I'm not a doctor, so I literally don't know what to do. Luckily, he understood this. Okay, take care of him while I check if everything here is normal. But this hungry worm is coming here. Now that it saw me, it's coming here running. Okay, this guy is fine. We have to get out of here now. So he came back here. This guy also arrived here, but he's shaking. I don't know why he's cold, but we're leaving here in the front, and this hungry worm is coming here. I don't know where we're going. The truth is, it doesn't matter where we go. It will always be able to follow us. I believe it's following our smell. That's the only thing that makes sense. That would explain why it's coming after us, even right now. Now you can see it's coming here. Sheriff, you have to get the gun. This might be the only way to stop this hungry worm. So he got out armed, and he's going to shoot this hungry worm. This guy also got out armed, and he's also shooting here in the front. For sure we're going to be able to end this. They just have to keep shooting. This hungry worm is still coming here, and it simply doesn't stop. And there are shots that came really close, but now finally it ended up leaving. Dude, does it get scared of shots, or does it get scared of the noise? Seriously, it's hard to know what it's really afraid of, but we managed to push it away, and it's weird that a sheriff and a thief are working together. It's only the hungry worm that can unite a criminal and a police officer, and now we're going back to our secret base. Wait, we can't go back there. The police officer can't know that the criminal lives here, so we're going to arrive at my house. From today on, my house will be our central base. A few hours have passed, and this thief is messing here on the computer while the sheriff is playing piano. He really knows how to play piano very well. I didn't know this, but this criminal is also a hacker. Somehow he accessed all the cameras in the city. But now we finally found the hungry worm. The hungry worm is right in this part. But now what should we do? He said, we have to push it out of the city. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a member of the channel, and I'll add you on Roblox.